Hello everybody, here we are for the EireBB match. It's very exciting. It's myself versus CaolanG, who you may know from lots of commentary. He kind of stopped doing that, didn't he, at some point? But still, a friend of the channel, and very cool to play him. Unfortunately, I am going to have to concentrate. So I am going to dip out of the commentary, and Faemir is here who can do the commentary. So thank you very much, Faemir. Take it away.
Hello, fans of the EireBB League 2025. I don't know which division is this. I know they have different divisions. We have Jimmy with Woodies versus CaolanG versus with Necros. When I was told the teams and the players, I thought it was going to be the other way around. You know, that CaolanG will have some jolly elves and Jimmy will play with the Necro, but no, it's the other way around. And here we are, Jimmy decided to receive the ball. Teams more or less the standard teams from the rule set. So block on the flexes and the right. Few block here and there. And for Jimmy, lots of dodge. 3 ball and side step for the 1 turn. Nothing that you haven't seen probably millions of times already. Anyway, let's see what the CaolanG decides to do. More or less trying to protect the wolf in case of a blitz. I'm getting. There is a high kick. Doesn't catch the ball. And here we are. This game is played the Sunday, 6th of April, 2025. As you know, when if you are watching in YouTube, you can put a timeline to this game. And I was going to do the thing that they kept the game to one, a randomly chosen. Yeah, okay. There is. I'm not going to use the counties for Alan because that could be problematic. But this game is dedicated. There is a random generator for cities for the people of Galway. So I hope our viewers in Galway are enjoying this game. If they are not, they can put a complaint to CaolanG and sort it out. Wait. Yeah, Galway, Republic of Ireland, yes, discover the magic of Galway, yes, that's the random, the one that I got randomly. Ooh. And the wolf got wrestle. Nice play, Jim. Where do you find that frenzy? Sorry. Nice plays, CaolanG. Where do you guys find the frenzy? Oh. Blockless block. to end the turn for CaolanG. Jimmy probably considering the option of fouling the wall. Or I think he's trying to do something spicy. Applying a maximum pressure to Caolan on the back of the cage. Let's see what's going to be the target of the blitz, but gets tapado. No armor break. Tragic. Wait, maybe Jimmy is not even doing the blitz this time. He wisely put the... or maybe he is. With the wrestler, yes. There you go. Rolex enough went to Cork College. So it's not Cork on the south. So it's island wide enough. He has enough girth to have a west and an east side. It looks very narrow in the maps. Not saying it's not. Southwest, okay. The year of the Lord of 1995. 30 years ago. And now here you are, a 29-year-old. At his prime. Oh, go for the 3D and gets the pow. On the catcher. Well, but the catcher was already strength 2, so he already had the 3. No, sorry. Errata. All the other stuff happened before in the turn. Will Caolan do the dodge with the wall? If he has to, he will hide himself because he will know that the shitty necro play. But I think he has to. But that wolf there in the ground does nothing. Next to the guard. It seems the ball is moving to the left of your screen. Oh, that Fleshy there, getting a lot of helps under control. There you go, guard on every corner of the cage. Goes for the 1D. Blockless block. Fishing for pause. The pressure is now on Jimmy's shoulders. They have to find a way. Well, there are ways to do things here. Oh, seems we are going to start with a hit on the wall. Setting up the follow-up bleed for later. I mean, that Lino with dodge there already has 2 dice on the wolf. Goes with the blitz first, with a stripper. Gets the pow. Nothing. Retreats in shame. Taking the last of the safe moves. For that, the 2D. Gets pause. And now, I'm guessing those elves on the ground will try to dodge. I say try to dodge. And dodge they do. Can get another free hit. This is going to take. There you go. Rolling dice. Oh, armor wreck. And JimmyFantastic gets the turn 2, and now it's turn 3 for CaolanG, which not in much danger right now. But his team is very tight, oppressed by the woodies of Jimmy surrounding his borders. I'm pretty sure someone can make a metaphor about this. But I'm not going to, because I don't want any trouble. And now I just realized if I say the word trouble, I could get into trouble. Well, I'm taking his time. He has 3 hits, but are with blockless pieces. And he's changing sides. No, he's getting the guard there. I mean, I could look into it, but if this is a joke, I'll let you... Oh, seriously harder. Jimmy doesn't know what to do. Takes it, eats it. Finally, something goes on the bashing way here. Follows, and that's a nice bunch of guards surrounding themselves. Now, is there a way for Jimmy to try to get 1D on the ball carrier? I mean, with Leap, everything is possible in this day and age. Oh, we have Artemis in the building. Whoa. Hitting the wall, juicy target. issues. Non-stop action here, and now okay. Now the blitz. No wait, save moves first. Hitting with block. Artemis breathes in relief. And now the blockless blitz, but there are no other pieces of Jimmy with block anyway. So gets the instant full pow. Going back. Horrors a one. And life is easy when you are a wood elf. Jimmy showing that guy should have been one square because there is a gaping hole there. Massive gaping hole that will allow CaolanG to come through and increase the penetration. .3D, nothing. Oh, that was his shot to try to free the other fleshy. If this keeps going, CaolanG could be able to close the hole that Jimmy left. No, gets the pow. And now CaolanG can slide through Jimmy's hole without much problem. And will he is the question. 3 seconds left. We enter the time bank. Okay, there is a chance that he doesn't go through that hole. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens at the end of the turn. But maybe the ball doesn't go there. Who knows? And here comes the blitz. 2D into 2D. Sorry, 3D, because it's a catcher. Gets the block result. Armor break. Turn. Good enough. And now the ball is even more surrounded by guard. Side step and stand firm. Only one weak corner, and it's not even the real corner, because behind it is the fleshy with the guard. Now, will Jimmy even manage try to blitz or hit one of the wraiths? I know he has PTSD from previous fall appearances. Also, he can get 2D on the wolf. So right now, I can see a free hit with the wrestling with one assist. And wait a second. If he does that, the free hit gets a pow. Then it's instant red dice with a strip ball on the ball carrier. Wait. Yes. If it's a pow, push it to the... Oh, not anymore. Here comes a PC. Wait, he already was moved the guard piece. I thought the guard piece was already there. Oh, he was there. Okay, here comes the blitz. Gets the pow. Armor break. Big love to you too, PC. Now ends the turn and this non-ending action game continues. CaolanG turn 5. Okay. This is probably the last turn he can allow himself to fuck around on the LOS with the ball. Setting another 3D into 3D with the wolf. Into more, if he doesn't get him done, there is even later, even more hit with the other wolf, which he's gonna need. And gets the pow after 9 dice, takes down a strength 2 skillless catcher. And now the ball is going to reposition on the right side of the pitch. No. What is going on here? Okay, let me count the squares. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Jimmy has a more or less easy path to get the red dice on the ball with a strip ball. No wanna take it. He's going forward to hitting some poor random. Hey, that guy, his name is Cesar. That's my actual real name. Not spelled like that, but... And here comes a powerful blitz from JimmyFantastic, gets the pow. And if you would like to get pows like Jimmy, why not try some coaching? JimmyFantastic will give you an exclusive one-to-one session for 90 minutes. DM him on Discord or email jimmyfcoaching@gmail.com for more details. And for £300 more, I will be there, offering my full support. For £200, I will also be there, but I will say nothing. Well, no need to take the right dice. Probably true, but it would have been more entertaining. Help, help. Don't try to get into my wave. This is my wave. I ride my wave. Get your own wave. Push, 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 push. Offer that on your YouTube channel. Ooh, that's a 189, but it's the block piece. Oh, armor break. KO. He's gonna eat it. He's gonna think about using the apple, but he's gonna eat it. Wait, what is the mouse pointer? Did Jimmy actually leave the... No, Selacus, no. Those are my offers. Those are my prices. Jimmy got KO'd. And now it's it. He probably went to the bathroom or something like that. Something extremely disrespectful. And gets a rush to get that. There you go. Nice position in there. Or later, because now CaolanG turn 6. He has to move the ball. For a cup of tea. Or maybe he was answering the phone, you know, and the message from all the people wanting coaching. You know, maybe Elon Musk wants to learn how to play Blood Bowl. And I think here comes the ball to the side. Oh, 1-in-9 with the fleshy. It's it. Oh. Uses the apple and the apple ends in dead. What a glorious feature of Blood Bowl. Oh, double pow, the new specialty by JimmyFantastic. Here comes Hargrim, subscribed by 13 months.
No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will
like
defend.
the 13th apostle, Judas, the traitor. Thanks for the sub, Hargrim. Today, that opens a hit on the fleshy. If this is a POW, which is not, doesn't reroll it. Yeah, you're right. No, Judas at least got the 30 silver coins. Hargrim just did it for the pleasure, for the game. Jimmy, for a second, consider giving a free hit on the War Dancer, but decides not to. Here we go. Oh my god. Turn 7 for the Necro. The Apostle. Judas Iscariote. No, not the Judas Tadeo. And not a big surprise, the fact that there is a chance that CaolanG is going to try to hit that War Dancer. I mean, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can reach. Here comes the Blitz. Doesn't get the power on the first hit. It's a rush. He has to do a rush. Or did I miscount? No, he has to do a rush and gets the pow! And dead! Instant full dead on the stripper. Yeah, you are right, Baron Bucky. That guy, that was is now with Jesus. Okay. He killed the guy, but okay, now it's a 2D, which is a push. Doesn't solve much. The wolf has to dodge. I mean, the wolf didn't dodge. Now Jimmy have a... He's going for the trying to find an assist for the 2D on the ball. Exactly, Woodies do not have regen, but this is a rest format, so perfect for the Easter. Jimmy makes a lot of rolls, which more or less work half of the time. He has to use dodge and a reroll. He still has 2 rerolls, has to think about the one turner, but the one turn with 2 stand firm and a side step, maybe is not that chance, so probably he will invest everything on this hit. Here comes the... Well, he's going to leap. Oh yeah, he's going to leap to the square in front of the ball carrier. Here comes the leap. Target lock. Here comes the leap. 3, exactly what he needed. Doesn't get the pow. Okay, that still creates some problems. But I'll say that there's a good chance that CaolanG managed to score in turn 8. Jimmy can base a lot of players of CaolanG to make things more complicated. Well, rolling ones, the new fashion. There you go. 1-1 into 2-2s. Now, here is the thing. The side stepper can create a... Yeah, that's a lot of players lost for Jimmy. Caolan, an absolutely killing machine of players of the England-based coach, that is JimmyFantastic, resident in Darlington, as all the band from the Civil Essence Company can attest that surround his house. Obviously, Caolan wants that, you know, the stepper wherever he goes, when he bleeds with the wolf, will be 2D into 2D. This is going to be the biggest fishing for paus we have seen in an age. For a maximum of 6 dice, that's the normal block, reroll, frenzy. Also, with the setup, if Jimmy sidesteps in front of the ball, the next frenzy hit will surf him. 3 dice, gets the POW, gets the armor break. And here comes the wolf. Will we see a surf on a side stepper? I highly doubt it. Probably Jimmy will sidestep down. Wait, what? Blitz with the ball. Gets the POW. And the armor break. 1, 2, 3, and now has to dodge. Makes the rolls. Wait a... Wasn't easier doing it with the wolf. Now maybe the... I don't know. I'm thinking, yes, Jimmy could sidestep down and then sidestep up again. You know, block the ball. But that was after 6 dice. Well, he trusted on the ball carrier to do the job. Jimmy a 1-turn with only one war dancer, barely any team left versus 2 stand farms and a side step. I will go out on a limb and say no. There are other games where Jimmy managed to score 1 turns that you can check on his YouTube. Guides and Games, 2 uploads a day. https://www.youtube.com channel/UKKDY8MKBKY8GSUV217TFTGW ? Tube lower the lower thingy confirmation equals 1. I'm not reading that again. There's the underscore. Yes, underscore. I mentioned the sub confirmation equals 1. Jimmy puts it there. Must be for a reason. We are not here to judge Jimmy's decision. No, wait a second. Wait a second. We are here to judge Jimmy's decision. Jimmy obviously trying to set up for the riot or timeout or whatever it is that they gives you an extra turn. That's the only way he can manage to do it with 7 players. Bleed at a glorious result for Jimmy. I'm pretty sure he's delighted to see this result that offers CaolanG the chance of 3D some of his players. There is a... No worries, Joe. Can he get to 1-1? Who knows? Who knows? But... oh, boy. He's going for the star. Here comes the wall. Ooh. 1 in 9 saves Jimmy. That's not a catcher, that's a lino with dodge. Now the question is, can Jimmy serve? No. No. That's the answer. Today the answer is no. Jimmy's KO remains out, rolling a 1. Now, you know, I mean, I was thinking the other day, you know, guys, the Lord of the Rings movies, when Gandalf reappears to the Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli, they are like, oh my god, fucking Gandalf, you know, you look so shiny and all that, and so changed, you know. So they actually notice that it's a different version of Gandalf, and Gandalf explains to them what happened. So obviously Gandalf looks very different. Nobody else mentions anything about that the rest of the movie, even people that already knew Gandalf beforehand. I mean, does Gandalf explains what happened to him to Merry and Pippin? I don't remember it when they find, you know, when they meet each other again, you know, it's like, oh, Gandalf, you're back, oh my god, and Gandalf, yeah. You know, I had this issue. I think he didn't even explain anything to them. Like, yeah, the hobbits, yeah, it's okay. No, there is a temporary illusion that he created, okay, or the fire of that. But besides that, Gandalf is wearing white as a different stick. He looks like, you know, better. So he's supposed to be, you know, different, you know, like more top of his game. Yeah, you know, it's like they announced Gandalf, rolling a 1, not the best roll to start the second half. And he's going for a Daka. Is he? Yes. So yeah, okay. So they announced, Gandalf the Grey is coming. And you see, oh, Gandalf the Grey, I remember that guy, yeah, I met him a lot of times, yeah. And suddenly they're wearing shining white. Shining white, like, yeah, here we go. And they're like, oh, all right, yeah, okay, no questions. Yeah, it looks like they made Saruman, but at some point they actually meet Gandalf. At some point they actually meet Gandalf. Oh my God, Gandalf, you're alive! And there is like no explanation. Like, yeah, okay, chill. Like when he goes to Rohan, it's Gandalf the White, but they know him as Gandalf the Grey, and all that. And the same with Minas Tirith and everybody else. 50 Shades of Grey. Good people, good. There you go. Once again, chat fails to disappoint at being disappointing. All right, the DACA continues. I'll remember the people watching this that live in the UK and maybe in other countries also too, that the tax year started, so you can make your tax return. This could be a good time to start checking your tax situation. Meanwhile, we wait for something to happen. What we do think of the Rings of Power? Well, when you ask we, obviously you mean me. I think it's an absolutely wasted opportunity in general. I think it's a sign of the low effort TV shows, movies, and the like that happens nowadays. And the fact that they tell a story that, at the end of the day, I already seen, I don't know what's going to happen and all that. They're like, okay, what I would have done instead of, the Fall of Numenor, which is like, okay, there is this, the Witch King of Angmar, the Angmar story, and the attack on the kingdoms of men of the north, and all that. You couldn't tell that because, it's not as well known. There is a lot of stuff going on. There is hobbits. There is Rivendell that involved. There are dwarves involved there. There are Dunedain and the like involved. Círdan and the like are also around. So you have exactly the same people, but with a story that you don't know who's gonna, die, survive, or all that most of the time. That's their problem. When they bought the right, they knew they could only use what is about the Silmarillion, what is in the Lord of the Rings. So that's their fault. You can complain, but I can use this. When you sign a paper that explicitly says, don't use this. I think I watched the first season and I stopped there and I was like, oh my God, especially because the part is like 5 seasons. What are you talking about? Invincible is an Amazon show. Preacher is an Amazon show. Not Richard, Preacher. The comic book one. The Boys has good seasons. There are good stuff on Amazon. Anyway, I wasn't particularly disappointed because I've been a fan of the Lord of the Rings. I think I read the Lord of the Rings when I was in 5th grade or something like that. So long time before, decades before the movies. Well, not many decades, but more than 10 years, more than 15 years or something like that from the movies or something like that. And the Lord of the Rings, the book is okay. Obviously it's good, it's great. The Silmarillion, the Hobbit. But all the stuff that came afterward, you know, the books written by Christopher Tolkien and all that, that was more or less the notes of the father. For me, it always felt like they were, you know, scratching there, trying to find something more to sell. There is another book about the notes and all that, thing like that. You're like, not very good, eh? So, yeah, not surprised at the Rings of Power. I didn't bother watching the Hobbit movies. 3 movies to tell the Hobbit, Paco. Rings of Power, 5 seasons. Ooh. Rerolls the Ras. CaolanG, rerolls. Okay, guys, we're reading the action song. Yes, the Silmarillion was a barrel scrape, but was a good one barrel scrape. It has consistency, it has a story, it has only that, so it's like, okay. Oh, Blitz with the ball, 1D Blitz. Gets the pow. Goes to the sideline. What do you mean you can really get actors to commit to such long-term projects? There are actors that have been playing the same characters for decades now. Ooh, here we go. Oh. Yeah, it took them, how long they were filming? A year and a half or 2 years? Oh, here we go. And now Jimmy counting squares and pressing turn. CaolanG on the attack now. The Wolves are a little out of position there. Hello, anti-13014. Are the servers down? I have no clue. Can anyone confirm if the servers are down? Nah, I mean, it was the Lord of the Rings with a big budget. You say, of course I will do it. Oh, 2 dice. Pause the lino. The blind man. Goes for the blade with the wolf. Push. Into another push. And rerolls nothing. Oh my god, it's impossible to destroy that catcher. Caolan in shambles. That's why the seasons are too long. I mean, in general, the series is too long. Each episode is like 1 hour. And there are how many per season? 8 or 6 episodes? 8. I mean, just one season is as long as the whole trilogy of the Lord of the Rings. The regular ones, not the extended. It's like absolutely mental. And nothing happens. Most of the time. Ooh, tar 15 for Jimmy. Will we see a leap blitz into the wall for the glory? If there you go. If I have to be honest here, a Charnet City low-quality cash grab product describes 80%, at least 80% of everything Lord of the Rings related that's been produced since forever. Same with the Star Wars or Marvel or something like that. The amount of Marvel comics that are pure trash is endless. And Star Wars, Jesus. Even before the new trilogies, well, the prequels, Jesus, the stuff that was around. I remember the comics. People remember the good games, but not the bad games. Jackson trilogy is one thing of the Lord of the Rings, but I mean, in general, you look at all the books, all the stuff, all the thing done with the seal of approval of Tolkien Enterprises. Gets the POW, runs away, opens the door. What a big homage to the Irish favorite snacks, the Tato. Jimmy here showing respect for the, the. There you go. There you go. Okay, there is some protection there. I mean, still a blotch stepper with the ball, so two rushes will be absolutely glorious for Jimmy. Another one. to negate the 3+ on the wolf. No. And here comes this fella running around. Oh, will he invest the reroll? There you go. Absolute failure. It's okay. It's not like they're going to have to make much rolls in the next turn. And now CaolanG has a 1D into 2D red dice. Like a straightforward. Maybe can make it 2D in the first one. If he wants to go for the ball, obviously. Oh, the kitten is here. Oh, rolls a 1. But makes the roll. 1D. Block. Will he roll tasting that golden 6? No.
Oh, I'm back. It's nothing to think about anymore, is there? That was a bit unlucky, wasn't it? The dead dancer especially, the apple fail. 4 cast in first half was pretty rough. But what can you do? Probably
yeah, what can you do? The dice are the dice. There you go.
The stripper could have just ran away, like, I guess. But I thought, if I don't get in the way at all, it's just like it's free for him, right? So I thought I didn't want to just leave it free for him to get down the field. But of course he powered me and killed me. Oh dear. Disappointing that, honestly, CaolanG, if he'd like set up narrowly and let me 2-turn, he could have won. I was surprised that he like essentially didn't try to win, right, by not letting me score, because I couldn't score. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I had no players and he covered the sidelines, and like I couldn't quick score with 7 players. He took that option away from me. So, you know, like, he dictated the draw really by the setup. But is what it is. Like, the second draw might be okay for me, right? Like, if I beat Davo and beat, you know, someone else who's done quite well, then maybe I can get through with 4-2-0. But almost certainly I'm dead now after winning 2 draws. But never mind. Not the end of the world, is it? I mean, I probably should have. Maybe I should have been a bit more aggressive. I was thinking, like, you know, I was going to get better chances later and stuff. And then obviously later in the drive, I didn't want to commit too early because, you know, then he bangs me out and I'm screwed. So I committed piecemeal and then still took 4 fucking Kaz in the first half. I know this was a knockout, but it's failed 3 KO rolls, so let's call this a Kaz as well. Nearly appoed that as well.
Game today.
I nearly appoed that. I went AFK and then I came back and I was like, oh, I want to appoed that. And then I was like, maybe I should have done. But never mind. Yes, exactly, LP up. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I could top ladder, right? I know that I'm good enough to top ladder. If I put in the hours, I would top ladder. Right? K-Fog did, Diomed did, Bright did, Chuntranart did, like Mankiz did. Like, if a top player puts in the effort, they will top ladder. So, and I've got more free time than most people, so I could put in the effort. So I know that I could top ladder if I wanted to. But, oh! It's horrible, isn't it? It's just so horrible. It's so horrible. I can like torture myself for like 60 hours or 70 hours, or I could just have the most fun in my life playing Battle Brothers. So it seems a bit stupid to do ladder, doesn't it? Especially when I'm doing the commentary anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
The bigger thing, the bigger thing in the World Cup. Sorry, Faemir, carry on. It's mine. It's my solid defense. Solid defense. But also, by the way, terrible one-turn defense from CaolanG, who like gave me a chance on a quick snap, but of course I didn't get the quick snap, so it was all right. No problem. He gets the one turn here. Fair play. Like he could have tried for the one turn. He hasn't even tried by the looks of it. Which, considering I couldn't actually defend against it because I didn't have enough players, he should definitely have gone for the one turn. But this just doesn't look like he's gone for it at all. I guess he just doesn't care about Blood Bowl enough to learn how to. But it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting.
Harsh words.
It's not harsh. It's true. It's not harsh. It's true. It's true, right? Like that was pretty easy one turn. I guess it's still possible, right? Somehow. Blitzes in there and then blocks this up to there and then punches it. But it just seems shit. Yeah, exactly Outmeme. It's not being mean at all. It's not harsh in any way, shape or form. You know, big giant nerds are the ones who learn things like that. But like anybody could learn to do it. It's not like you know being as good as K-Fog as normal Blood Bowl player, right? Which not everybody is probably capable of. Maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know how much work the average person would have to do to be as good as Big Kev. But like everybody could just watch his videos and be as good at one turning as he is. You know. But not everybody wants to bother, which is fair enough. I haven't put any effort into Blood Bowl. So I don't blame other people for not putting any effort in either. But this was like really easy one turn, right? There was no dodges required, so it was. I mean, it was a horrible kick, but it was pretty easy to get the pushes. So using the whole method there was pretty terrible. No reason for it. Is it going here? So I don't want to try. Maybe I did want to try. I don't know. I didn't want to deflect it back to the werewolf or something, but I guess it could have chain scattered back to him. Right, well, there you go. Another 1-1 draw. I don't know. Feels harsh dice. I feel like I nearly blocked as much as I got blocked until like I lost all my players. Like I felt I was holding my own in the block game, and then just, you know, half my injuries were Kaz. Not much I could do about it, I don't think. I was being patient on defense. Maybe I shouldn't have been as patient on defense. Maybe I should have gone, you know, everybody in earlier. But he wasn't going forward, so that was encouraging me to not roll the dice. And then, in the end, if I'd had those dice on the last turn with a stripper, I would have stripped him near the sideline and maybe won, right? So I don't know. My dodges look good on the stats page because I've got 41 dodges out of 44. Which is good, right? Didn't critical fail too much.
Absolutely glorious, but you don't have 100% like him.
Yeah, but dice rolls was 75%, so I kept rolling 1s and 2s on the first dodge, and then making on the reroll, which is, you know.
There you go. Jimmy rolled 2 skulls and 9 pows.
Wow. Yeah, really good block dice. Really good block dice for me. And I did do good AV breaks in the first half. I just didn't do anything. They were just stuns, right? I was just stunning his zombies nearly every hit. And so I was stalling his offense with those lucky blocks. And then I liked that. After watching that in the Bashdor game, I really liked that, because now I can't mess with his wraiths and his fleshies. But by taking out his zombies out of the drive, he didn't have them to use later, and then I could just dodge away and leave them all in the dust. That was the plan. But then he just removed everything, so and then I had 4 dice in the ball after he removed everything. And still couldn't do it, but there you go. Is what it is. GG, CaolanG deterred. And thank you very much, Faemir, for doing the commentary. Absolutely glorious.
As always, a pleasure to be here, and I hope our viewers in Galway enjoy this game draw between JimmyFantastic and CaolanG.
Glorious. And thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.